Hello again. I'm still in India and I'm going to share with you how I met Richard Gere. Again, in around the times of the Dalai Lama teachings, many people came from all over the world, as I said. Richard Gere is a practitioner of Tibetan Buddhism and would spend a lot of time in northern India in Dharamsala. And so this particular year, he happened to be at the teachings, and we knew this, we saw him, and even at the formal teachings in the temple, we would see him. But this one evening, we went up to a other Tibetan center to get teachings on the teachings. Just to name that sometimes the teachings in Tibetan Buddhism can be, at least for me, they were a little bit beyond what I understood. So we would get teachings on the teachings, meaning supporting us to learn what His Holiness was speaking of. So again, this particular evening, we went up to a Tibetan center up in the hills, and it was quite a small little Dharma hall, and it was very, very busy. And again, it's cold, so we had a lot of gear on, and I had a little spot saved for a friend, just enough for her to sit. And I'm sitting there, and things are getting restless. You could tell we were just about to begin. And then I heard the door, and the door was this wooden door, and it kind of squeaked open. So I heard the door opening, and I thought, oh, okay, it's going to be my friend. And I turned. And just as I turned to look, my eyes met Richard Gere. Well, at least that's what I thought. I thought he was looking at me. Again, this hall was packed, so he could have been looking ahead of me. But anyways, I believed he was looking at me, had a sweet smile on, and our eyes met. I met Richard Gere. The truth to the story, I don't know if I met Richard Gere. And I had just got my nose pierced before I went to India. And those of you who've ever had different piercings along the way, while they're healing, sometimes they get a little uncomfortable. India is quite dusty, and so as my nose piercing was healing, it just always felt gritty. And I was kind of playing with it. So, unconsciously, playing with my nose ring, basically my thumb up my nose, looking at Richard Gere. Yep. So it was only when I gazed into Richard Gere's eyes that I realized where my hand was. And there the teachings began once again. Humility. Cringing. Oh my goodness. I have to admit, I don't even remember anything that we learned that particular night. I do remember my friend showed up, and that finally at the end I could tell her what happened. Anyways, this is life. Here we go. The teachings within the teachings and the practice within the practice. Thank you.